Hello and Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope everybody is doing good and that you are now excited for your final exams. So, today's video is about the most interesting topic, which is your topics for final exams. So, here I am with your final topics that are going to be included in your final exam. As you all know, that your exams are going to be face to face once you come back to the campus. It's going to be mid-February, inshallah, and I hope that you've been following the videos so that the topics that we have included in this outline have been covered by you already. So let's just start with what are the topics that are going to be in your final exams. So here's the outline. As you can see on your screen, it's STHP Foundation 2020, subject English, topics for your final exams. So the very first topic is an unseen passage for reading comprehension, right? So, as you all know, in your different tests at Sakai BA and also in your entry test for STHP, you have seen how reading comprehensions are a part of English exams. So, you will be given an unseen passage out of which we will be asking you questions of reading for details or reading for inference or reading for interpretation. So different questions will be based on the reading comprehension passage that is given to you. Now, this passage is not going to be the one from your books. It's going to be an unseen passage, the one that you have not seen ever in any of the books, because it's going to be written by the faculty members themselves. So there's going to be one passage, inshallah, and you will be given different questions. And the whole idea will be we would like to see how do you comprehend or how do you understand or how do you make meaning out of any text that is given to you. Okay, moving on, the second topic is paragraph writing. I have made many videos on paragraph writing. We started with the overview and then we went along all the topics like pre-writing and then writing a paragraph, first drafts, and finally your revision and editing. So paragraph writing has been covered in your classes as well, the ones that we had face to face before we went online. So, paragraph writing is going to be an important part of your exam. Please make sure that you practice paragraph writing at home and that you are well aware of all the techniques and you have a good practice of writing an effective paragraph. Okay, moving on. Now we have skill sets. So, three skill sets were already covered in our face to face classes. Those three skill sets have been written or included here. For example, skill set one, study habits and skills. You have done reading in class, we have done discussions, and the grammar topics have also been covered in your classes. So, in skill set one, study habits and skills, skill set two, Qaeda Azam's address to the Constituent Assembly, and skill set three, top five reasons for loving Pakistan, you will be assessed on the reading or the understanding of the text, the discussions that you've done in classroom, and the grammar topics of all these three skill sets, because these are the ones that have been covered in our face-to-face classes, in your classes with your respective teachers. Okay, then we had some more skill sets that we are going to cover or that we have covered already in our online classes. We have skill set 5, which was the autobiography of Dr. Fatma Shah. It's called Role Models, Sunshine and Shadows. We have done reading and we have done discussion. Then we have skill set 6, the fancy barbers, skill set 7, university days, and skill set 8, advertising, the pros and cons. Okay, these three skill sets will be covered in skill set 6, 7, and 8 are going to be covered in these 3 weeks that we have left, that we are left with now. And skill set 5 has already been covered in our online classes. All right. So you have to make sure that you cover skill set 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Then moving on, the writing process. Okay. We have the topics like the writing process and overview. Then the writing process, all pre-writing techniques that we have discussed in our online videos, and organizing, which is called outlining. Okay. We also have a video on that. Then paragraph writing, topic sentence, supporting details, concluding sentence. We have talked about all these in my videos. And then lastly, from this area, you have revision and editing. So unity, support, cohesion, and language skills. All right. So sorry, moving on, then we have the grammar topics that we have covered so far and that will be covered in the coming 3 weeks. The grammar topics are transition words and phrases, subject verb agreement, consistency in verbs and pronouns, vocabulary in context, simple present tense, present perfect tense, present progressive tense, simple past or the use of used to, past perfect tense, and past progressive tense. These have been covered so far. Now we are left with these three topics that will be covered in the upcoming weeks. One is expressing future times, which means future tense. Then we have articles. And lastly, active and passive voice. These three topics will be covered in the coming weeks, inshallah. So, this is it. That is your outline for the final exams. Once again, let me show you that we have an unseen passage for reading comprehension. We have paragraph writing. That means you will be asked to write paragraph on a particular topic. And then you have different skill sets. Skill set 1, 2, 3 covered in your face-to-face classes. Skill set 5, 6, 7, and 8 that are covered in your online classes or online videos. Skill set 5 has been covered already. Skill set 6, 7, and 8 are going to be covered in the coming weeks. The writing process, overview, writing process, pre-writing techniques, outlining, topic sentence, supporting details, concluding sentence, revision and editing, unity, support, cohesion, and language skills. Then lastly, in the grammar part, you have all the videos that are already present on your YouTube channel, along with the three videos or along with the three topics that will be covered in the coming weeks. Okay, so here are your topics. And students, please note that these topics are the ones that we have tried our best to cover in the online classes, as well as the ones that we are sure that you have already covered in your classes. That means your face to face classes. Okay. Now, if any of these topics is not covered in the online lectures, that means if because of any reason, if the topics that are still not covered, which are expressing future times, articles, and active and passive voice, along with these three skill sets that I've already mentioned, 6, 7, and 8, if any of these videos are not uploaded, then that means that particular topic will not be included in your final list. Okay, please note that these topics that we have written for your final exams, or the ones that we are sharing with you right now, these are the ones that we are sure that we will be able to cover if we have not covered so far, and those that we are already sure that have been covered in your classes or in the online lectures. But if any of these topics, for because of any reason, if any one of this topic is not covered, or let's say if the video is not uploaded on YouTube, then that particular topic will not come in your exams. Okay, that's a very simple trick, very simple logic. If we are not teaching you that topic, of course we will not be examining you on that topic as well. So that is it, my dear students. I hope that this video is useful for you. We are going to send this PDF document to you on your emails as well, so please make sure that you check your emails in the coming day or two. You will be receiving these topics for final exams, and please make sure that you share this video with your friends, the ones who are not able to view it on YouTube. Please make sure that you send this video to them by WhatsApp or by any other means, and that everyone in your class, all your friends, the people you know in STHPN Foundation, they all know about the topics that are going to come in your final exams. So, with this, all the best from the faculty, and all the best to all of you. I hope that you have ample time to prepare for your final exams. And now that you have these topics in hand, it's going to be easy for you to focus and to start your preparations. Thank you very much. See you soon with another video. Allah Hafiz.